Yes, my people, them. CFC, Realist Blue, back with another video, and it's the match preview for the Chelsea and Brighton game in the Premier League tomorrow. Kickoff is at 3 p.m., but drama watch long from 2:15. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday. Hope your morning has gone well. I hope you have an enjoyable weekend. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and drop your score predictions down below. The winners will get a shout out in the review. But let's get into the preview, team news, injury updates, head-to-head stats, predicted XI, as well as score predictions. So I hope you guys enjoy the video and help me get as many likes and many views as possible. But let's get into it and start off with the team news. And this is what Enzo Maresca had to say during his press conference. So, Romeo is available for tomorrow. We will see one more session now, and we will decide. But finally, he is back. The only injury we have is Reece. That's the only injury news that we have. So everyone is fit, bar Reece James, man, which is jarring. But this time last year, we had at least 6 players out. So even though we have one injury to a very key player, our captain, things could be so much worse. And we have to be grateful for the fact that it's not worse. We've gone through those bad times where we had so many injuries. Now we only have one. Things are on the up and up. And at least Romeo Lavia will be back in the squad tomorrow. Will he start? I'm not 100% certain. But that's up to Enzo Maresca, because we know if he doesn't start, we are capable of fielding a strong 11 regardless. So that's just big news and good team news to know that he will be available for tomorrow. But that's just on injury/team news. I'm going to talk about some stuff that Enzo Maresca had to say on Moises Caicedo, as well as Chelsea keeping 3 consecutive clean sheets. So, on Moises Caicedo, he is a top player. He is very good. But as all top players, he can improve things. He is playing fantastic. About the price, it's not Moyes' problem. It's the market that decides the price. A lot of time, because clubs pay a lot of money for a player, we expect them to always be good. But it is not always like this. On Chelsea keeping 3 clean sheets, it's important because we don't concede. That means we have more chances to win. It's also important the feeling we have. We conceded against City 2 goals, but we didn't concede many chances, and they are a team that every game have a big amount of chances. We conceded 2 against Wolves, but didn't concede a shot in the second half. We are in the right direction. It doesn't mean that every game we are not going to concede, because that is not real. It's important that we improve. And that's what he had to say on Moises Caicedo, as well as us keeping 3 consecutive clean sheets. On the Moises Caicedo part, I have to big up Moises Caicedo. He right now has the most tackles in the Premier League. No player has more tackles in the Premier League more than Moises Caicedo. He was voted the best under 23s midfielder in the world right now, beating guys like Camavinga and co. He is on his job. And man, just so grateful to know that we have Moises Caicedo. If you guys remember, during the 22-23 or the 2023 transfer window, we put in a lot of bids for Moises Caicedo, but until Liverpool put that £110 million bid in, nothing was going to budge. But then we literally had to outpay them to pay £115 million for Moises Caicedo. Will we sit here and say that he is worth £115 million? No, but a lot of players in this world are not worth that. But it's about his age, everything that he can do for the amount of time that he can do it for. 115 M's to be at Chelsea for 8 years, to do the things that I plan on seeing him do, being a Champions League winner, being a Premier League winner, all of that money will be worth it. It will all be worth it. And right now, you don't hear no one talking about Caicedo being the most expensive player anymore. Do you know why? Because he's playing that good. He is that top quality player and one of our most consistent players during 2024. He is a top player, like as Maresca said. And on top of that, Maresca did state the fact that us being in the right direction for keeping clean sheets, we don't concede that many goals. Last season we conceded a lot of goals, and even, my bad, we conceded a lot of shots, and that led to goals. Right now we don't concede many shots, and that is a big thing for our defence. We are getting much more settled with our defence. Times are changing and we are now improving, because last season we had our worst defence in the whole entire Premier League era for Chelsea. We never conceded more goals than we did last season. So I'm glad to know that we are improving. We just need to keep in the right direction, just like Esma Reska had to say. But that's just what he had to say on Caicedo, as well as us keeping clean sheets. Now I'm going to go over to the head-to-head stats between Chelsea and Brighton. And head-to-head, Chelsea have won 15 times in our history, while Brighton have only beaten us 3 times. In our last 3 games, we beat Brighton 2-1 at the Amex Stadium last season. We beat them 3-2 at Stamford Bridge in the Premier League, and then we beat them 1-0 at Stamford Bridge in the Carabao Cup. I saw that game live as well. And this is big, because if you guys didn't know, before these 3 wins, we went 5 games without beating Brighton in all competitions. We literally couldn't beat them for 5 straight games. Now we have won 3 in a row. Hopefully tomorrow it is going to be 4, because Brighton are a tough team. This is not going to be an easy game. These are guys that haven't lost in the Premier League this season. As you can see, they have 2 wins and 3 draws. They've drawn to the likes of Arsenal, and they've beaten Manchester United. They have drawn the last 3. Ipswich and Nottingham Forest are not impressive draws, but tomorrow all of that goes out the window, because they could give us another L, something that we've only had once, and that's against Manchester City. But if we don't, that means we extend our unbeaten run in the Premier League to 5 in a row, and this is something that has to be done, because right now we are 5th in the Premier League. Brighton are either 10th or 9th, and we need to get this W so that we can move closer to the top 4. We are 3 points behind the Premier League leaders right now, and everything can change. Things can happen. So hopefully, like I said, the team just gets the job done and we get the W. And speaking of the team, I'm going to talk about my predicted XI for the game tomorrow. And my predicted XI is Robert Sanchez in goal, right back Malo Gusto, centre backs Wesley Fofana, as well as Levi Colwill. Left back is Mark Cucurella. CDMs, I'm going to go with Moises Caicedo, who takes on his former club, as well as Enzo Fernandez. On the left, Jadon Sancho. On the right, Noni Madueke. Cam, Cole Palmer. Striker, Nicholas Jackson. That is my predicted XI for the game tomorrow. We have to bear in mind, guys like Mark Cucurella and Caicedo are going to be playing against their old team. Hopefully they can show them why we are the better team and why they chose to come to us. But yeah, man. Now it's about time for my score prediction. My score prediction for this game, I'm going to go with a 1-0 Chelsea win. I feel like it will be a close game. Brighton are a team that love to keep possession. They are a very good football-based team. And even though we're at home, this doesn't mean that we're going to win. Even though last season we didn't lose to them at all. Hopefully tomorrow can be another thing where we not only don't lose, but we win. That needs to happen. But we have to wait and see what happens tomorrow, because Brighton are not an easy team. If we somehow draw, I won't be surprised. I'll be very disappointed if we lose, but hopefully it's not the case. But on that note, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. Please drop your score predictions down below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell so you don't miss any new Chelsea videos from me. And yeah, man, see you guys either later or tomorrow. Nonetheless, I'm CFC Riddles Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Have a good day, my people. Love.